One of the most controversial things that ever happened to gaming was the introduction of microtransactions. They've come in all shapes and forms: cosmetics, loot boxes, XP bonuses, time savers, convenience, all with the one goal of emptying your wallet. Welcome to Draped in Gold, and this is a player perspective. Throw me on that second monitor and let's get into it. Microtransactions are in every single video game known to man now. They're inside early access games, full launch games, AAA games, indie games, MMOs, all the type of video game that is on the market today. And it's a pretty sensitive topic. There's a lot of different views on it. Some people like them, some people hate them, some people can tolerate them. I myself am definitely inside the tolerate camp, because there's two sides of this coin, right? The developers got to make money to keep the lights on and pay developers and keep the game going. If it is a live service game, which any MMO is, or most games are nowadays, and they need the constant development, which requires a constant stream of income. And that income, at least in Runescape, takes form in many different ways. There are bonds that can be paid for with in-game money that can be used towards membership, rune coins, which is just another premium currency in the game, treasure hunter keys, which are pretty much a slot machine, and then loyalty points, which are just a currency that is provided to you just for having membership for a long-standing time. For me, it has never really bothered me or impacted my experience playing the game, because I don't really notice all of these smoke and mirrors until it comes to the cosmetics. I'm an avid collector in video games, all types. I try to 100% them to find every single nook and cranny to see what I can get and add to my little box of treasures. With RuneScape specifically, I really hate when a lot of the cool cosmetics are locked behind Treasure Hunter, which is just the in-game gambling system, which requires a lot of random amounts of money to try and get a cosmetic, or when it is a very cool looking item that the developers definitely know looks way cooler than a lot of the other stuff in the game, and it's locked behind a paywall, and also isn't being introduced into the game in an organic manner. Now, they've done a good job over the years of trying to introduce these things into the game through events like the Christmas event, Halloween event, or just from introducing cosmetic rewards through gameplay, that being that Slayer with the Kefsi outfit, or through questing, where you get a few really cool looking armors like the Legatus Maximus outfit or the Tribly hat. Now, these don't hold any type of grain toward the things that are locked behind Treasure Hunter. Those just look objectively better. Some of them are really ugly and some of them are really bad, but there's something for everybody, right? And I really do think with the new mod CEO, Mod North, he's going to do a really good job of trying to wean off of the gambling simulator that is Treasure Hunter, and they're going to be moving towards a more direct approach, which they have done recently with the new update. You can buy a bundle, a XP bundle and a cosmetic bundle for $50 fucking, and that's going to be, you know exactly what you're going to get. It removes the gambling aspect of trying to see what you can get in X amount of keys. A lot of these event things do come in the form of tokens. So as you can see, I have a golden token in my inventory to unlock the golden armors that were released many years ago through Balthazar's event, which was a time-limited event that was essentially a raffle that gave you a chance at Golden God Wars armor or Golden Barrows armor, which everybody loved. It was really, really cool. I remember when it was introduced into the game, and I logged in every single day, eager with my tickets to see if I get lucky in the raffle and get one of these items. And I've been waiting many years for it to return to the game, and it hasn't been in the game, I think, in the last 5-6 years. So it's nice to see it back and available for purchase directly, because then I know this is how much it's going to cost me to get it, this is what I'm going to get, and I'm going to be happy getting it. Now, with the introduction of tokens though, a lot of the tokens that have been coming into the game have ended up being tradable, or event awards. So seasonal event awards like Easter, Halloween, Christmas, they all had a token of some sort that was a reward from doing the event. And I think that is a really good way to introduce these time-limited cosmetics back into the game for gameplay. My ideal scenario though is if you can get all of the stuff from Treasure Hunter, or all of the stuff that you can buy in the cosmetic shops like Rune Coins, Solomon's Store, all those cosmetics could be earnable in-game through achievements or through some kind of niche task. I'm not really sure what kind of events or what kind of task or what kind of activity you have to do to complete these. I'd love to hear your thoughts and what you think those would be in the comments below, because I love reading them and I love hearing you guys' feedback and input. Now, even though there is a way to get things from this event pass, I do think the community really does enjoy the fact that you can do it just by skilling and killing. That is a very popular thing, and people do have a really good reception to that. And it's why I was surprised when Hero Pass came out and when Yak Track was released, there was such a backlash with it. I understand that in the grand scheme of things, and like, it was pretty predatory looking back at it. It was very time gated. There was a really long game requirement for like if you wanted to unlock everything, that really just pushed for you to buy your way through it. And I think the event passes that they're doing now are doing a lot better because they're more manageable. They're more reasonable for how long people play nowadays and how fast you can get it. Plus, the only currency that is being recommended for you to buy them through is with rune coins. Rune coins can be earned in-game with bonds, so that you can spend your in-game money to buy an in-game item, to purchase in-game currency, to get an in-game cosmetic. Nothing is outside of the game, requiring no wallet touching and no credit card swiping. Now, of course, you could spend 10 bucks on a bond and get the currency that way to get the rune coins, but I think really it's much better just to play the game and get it that way. Don't buy a bond, man. Ain't no need for that. Just play the game, man. Now, when it comes to the XP bonuses, though, as you can see, I got a lot of proteins in my inventory here, and these all came from the cosmetic XP bundle that came with the golden armor sets. Now, I bought the set because I wanted the golden armor. I didn't care about all this XP stuff. A lot of people see it the other way around, where you're paying for the XP and the cosmetics are tacked onto there, double tapping the market. They're hitting the market that people want to get cool stuff to look cool. They're getting the market that people who want to get stuff to level up faster. I think that what you're getting for $50 is overpriced. For a lot of people, you can't really afford $50 on a regular basis, especially if you are young and you are working a 9-to-5 job and you're doing your day-to-day stuff. You're not really going to want to spend $50, the price of a full-sized game. You could buy Red Dead Redemption 2 on sale twice, because it's usually on sale for 20 bucks, for the price of one bundle. You can get a year's worth of membership for twice of these bundles. It's not worth it in that regard. If you're going just for the cosmetic, it's up to the player. The player determines the value. When it comes to the XP stuff that is finite and determined for you, it is not worth it. Do not recommend it. Only way I'm able to do it is through y'all's support, because everything that I get from making these videos and from like streaming on Twitch goes back into the channel, so I can provide more content for you guys to give you an actual unbiased opinion on what this stuff actually is. I don't recommend buying this for the XP bundle, because I don't think it's really worth it in the long run, because you're going to get way more value out of earning your skills in a very vanilla way, as opposed to boosting them all in total from all of the XP stuff. Like, you're going to see, for example, I'm going to get a 5 million XP drop from the MTX stuff, because one day I was doing my daily spins. I got a dummy processor, which can use every single dummy that I've ever gotten, because I don't use these things. And I used 75 of my hunter ones and got a 5 million XP drop. Absolutely fucking nuts that I got that. I had bonus XP from the Christmas event, from all the prismatic stars, from all of the Christmas presents I turned in, and I'm not gonna lie, I redeemed this 5 million XP drop and didn't fucking blink. It did not matter to me. I wish it mattered to me if I had earned it, and as soon as I did it, I felt the regret of like, damn, I wish I just kind of did the hunting myself, because I would have felt better. Would have known, like, oh my god, like, even though I would have hated every fucking moment of doing hunter, I probably would have felt more joy of just doing it. You know what I mean? Because when you're going for something that is like 120 max, which is my goal currently, and you burn XP just like that, it kind of removes all of the fun that is actually unlocking a new level. And that doesn't have to be something grand like what I'm going for with 120. You could be your first 99, or your first level 70, or your first max cape. It could be any achievement like that, and for it to be earned in that manner isn't really worth it. So when it comes to overpriced bundles like this, I don't recommend them, and I would not really hope for them to keep going in this direction, especially at the price point of $50. $50 is way too much money to be selling that type of XP bonus, or really any XP bonus at all. I am okay with like cosmetics because they don't really affect anybody else's gameplay except your own, and they go straight to the game, and that's about it. But when it comes to account advantages in the regard of skills and like leveling up your skills, it is not really worth it in my opinion. It's not. It removes the main point of RuneScape, which is low-key to grind. Like, you're down here to grind, dude. Like, when your dentist sees you, dude, he's like, damn, you been grinding, huh? And that's pretty much the whole thing. And so when you remove that aspect of it, it ain't that fun. These are just my thoughts. I hope you learned something new today. And a huge shout out to the channel members and the Twitch subscribers. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and leave a comment on your thoughts and subscribe. Bye!